back to the Meet the Team segment, part of the mechanical room. We are here in the blue room. When last we met, we were in the green room,
Yes.
Julio. Welcome to the blue room. We've done this once before, about a year ago, I want to say. A lot has changed, a lot has transpired, and it's time to meet you again, sir.
Yes.
So welcome back. How you feeling today, sir?
Not too bad.
Not too bad?
Yes.
Excellent. Any new developments in the last year that you could elucidate on, perhaps? Or shall we hop into the interesting questions? You are, of course, this employee of the month this month.
Yes.
So what did you do to earn that esteemed title?
I did anything and everything that was an issue to me, and I just try to do it in an expeditious way.
You are you have your hands in a lot of pots around here. You're one of the busiest guys at the office, doing a little bit of everything. I know that you hung the TV and just in this room alone, right? You hung the TV. You helped us move this, the furniture around, and I mean, you got everything all set up. Why don't you run us down a little bit of like what's a day to day like? And I know it's different every day. So and I see you driving the van.
Yes.
You do like pretty much maybe the widest spectrum of actual like duties here at Centrotherm. So what did you do when you first started? How have you grown here, and what are you doing on a day-to-day basis at this esteemed pipe manufacturing facility?
Well, when I started, it was a different cast of crew here.
That it was.
A lot of them no longer work here, and it was smaller. It was like more inclusive, I should say, of the people around. But like Dennis,
intimate, not necessarily inclusive.
Yeah,
it was a
yeah.
little bit more intimate because we were a smaller organization.
Yes, intimate. Yes, exactly. But like Dennis hired me on. He used to be my supervisor, manager, however you want to say his name. But he put me on. I just did whatever was addressed to me, and I tried to do it with Brett, and just try to put my own name over anything I touched.
Yeah, and I think that you do a phenomenal job. You're somebody I personally can count on. I know that anything that I ask for you always deliver it like timely and professionally and all that sort of stuff. And I'm sure everybody else has that same sentiment. So if Dennis hired you, that means that the clock has cycled a few times since you started here. How long have you been with Centrotherm now?
2019.
2019. So you're working on year 6 now. You're in year 5 and you're going towards year 6.
Yeah, I think the later 2019.
Okay, so you're about to have your 5-year anniversary.
It's 5 or 6, something like that. Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't even think you and I chat all the time about life, about sports, about all kinds of stuff. I'm not sure I know what you did before you came here. So what were you doing and then what sort of brought you to Centrotherm? I know it seems like an eternity ago at this point.
Like me, I worked at Serta. I was machine operator. A lot of sitting around and watching needles thread, and it just got, I don't know, I was just bored of it. It wasn't boring. Like I put on some weight, just put it like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you're taking it all off. I know we got you running around all the time over here, so you're one of the more muscular and fit guys out there at this point now. So, excellent. All right, and speaking of muscular and fit, all right, we're gonna have to cut that out. That's a very, very inelegant transition right there. So you are the employee of the month.
Yeah.
And with that comes you were featured in the newsletter. There were some nice photos of you describing, how you earned it and why you earned it. But also you earned a lunch with the CEO.
Yes.
I saw a photo of you with a very large steak in front of you.
Yeah.
When did you guys go to lunch, and where'd you go, and how was that?
We went last Friday, and I really wanted to go to Delmonico's. I really wanted to keep it in like Half Moon, Clifton Park area. But Delmonico's, everything opens up at like 4 and after. So like that was like the closest thing to steak. So we went to the Outback, which they don't have in Albany.
So down Colony area,
Yeah,
Wolf Road?
Yeah.
How was that? It looked pretty good in the picture.
It was great.
It was great.
Yeah.
Are you looking to repeat this month?
Yeah, anytime.
And then just keep going, just pile those steaks on.
Salivating for that.
So all right, so again, take us through a day to day. Like, all right, I know that your stuff changes every day. I see you in the van all the time. Is there one destination you're going to? Is it several? When I see you pulling out of the parking lot in that very loud green logoed van, I know that you're off to go either do some pickups or some types of delivery. Where are you going in the van generally?
I usually go do pickups or like like Bennett, Lowe's, Home Depot.
Oh, so you're picking up supplies and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So, and Bennett would be one of our. Is that down by where the old factory was?
The Arsenal.
So like Waterfleet. Okay, and we are picking up our metal components and stuff like from them. Okay, and then Home Depot, Lowe's is you're going to get whatever we need: a compressor, a broom, screws, nails, that kind of stuff. I mean, is that every day you're out on the road? Pretty much every day?
Like not most. Some weeks, some days, maybe twice a week, maybe.
Okay, interesting. So again, we've talked about. I know that you do a very wide variety of things. What's one that's like your favorite? Like what you're like, oh, all right, today this will be an easy day, or I'm interested in doing this, or this is a kind of a fun one, or something
Actually,
like that.
I don't like easy days. I like a challenge.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay, so what's a challenging day for you that you look forward to?
Just like I don't really know. Just it could be the bathrooms. It could be going up to the ceilings. It could be outside, working outside.
From top to bottom, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, literally. Okay, so we don't even need to get into specifics. You are doing it all. You're
Yeah, I don't shy away from
and
anything.
do you report to Brett, right?
Brett, yeah.
Okay, so Brett is our like a head maintenance guy, and you're his right hand man because I seen you fixing stuff, but also again driving the van and doing all kinds of stuff. I mean, have you've even spent some time on the production line, have you not? Mm-hmm. So like we're talking welding or kitting or what do you when and does that only happen when we're shorthanded, let's say, or there's
Yes.
It does. Okay, so do you like doing that, or you'd prefer to do your regular day-to-day stuff?
Yeah, I don't, like being personally, like the Bella's awesome because you move around. People don't like it, but I feel like it's intrinsic because I like to move around to me. So it's like I'm more adaptive to that machine.
Okay, so when it's your turn on the Beller, you're looking forward to that essentially.
Yeah.
All right. Is there any manufacturing process that they've had you do that you don't love?
Welding is hot and you sit there and I don't know. Like I feel like I need to move around.
All right. Fair enough. Well, I know you're a big Giants fan. Mm-hmm. Shifting gears very, like immediately, just neutral dropped into a different category here of topics. Your sports stuff, I know that's, I hear you sometimes listening to sports talk podcasts and, watching, Sports Center, I've seen you, you're painting or something like that, and you've got the phone on the ladder, you're listening as you work and whatnot. Big Giants fan.
Yeah.
Are you a big Yankee fan? I mean, which one would you say is your number one? Giants, right?
Yeah, Giants, but they're allergic to prosperity right now.
You've seen some Super Bowls, and let's not get greedy here. I mean, you could be like poor Mike Scaris, Vikings fan. They've never won anything. So you've seen some Super Bowl victories to celebrate with them. Are your kids big sports fans with you? Do they also root for the Giants?
No, they like soccer.
They like soccer.
Yeah.
And is that EPL or is that MLS or is it just them playing as youngsters?
Just young whippersnappers.
So is that what you're doing like on the weekends time?
Yeah.
Is you're going and coaching or attending their soccer games, stuff like that? And that's in the city of Albany? Was that Albany County?
Alley Cats.
Okay, Alley Cats. So you have two kids.
Yep.
2 kids, and they both play.
No, the other one does gymnastics.
Okay, so you attend that as well. So gymnastics, too young to have competitions, right?
Every Thursday.
Every Thursday is practice, let's say. Do you go and you watch that as well?
For an hour.
Is that do you enjoy that? Is it or is it a little boring sometimes?
Not as much as my wife.
She likes it.
Yes.
She enjoys it. All right, that's fascinating. And so you're watching her. And what? Do tumbling? Do the balance bar? Or what does she do? They're young. They're young.
The basic fundamentals, basically.
Okay, so floor routine stuff then, like cartwheels and things like that.
Do splits and.
All right. Are both your kids like interested in continuing with that and moving up and getting more serious with it?
I'm planning my oldest daughter to get a scholarship, hopefully.
For gymnastics?
No, for soccer.
For soccer.
Yeah.
And she's how old?
14.
14. Okay, so at that juncture, you're actually playing competitively. It's not just, if she was a toddler, then you run around and you kick the ball, go, oh, hooray, hooray, you did it. At 14, you're actually playing games.
14, she's getting heckled.
She's getting heckled. Oh my God, tell me about that.
Just the parents, they don't like.
She's too good, so the other team,
Yes.
she's getting shit talked, let's say, by the opposing teams. Well, 14 seems a little young for that. Wait till at least 15 or 16 before you start really harassing the players from the field. Is it so? It's the other team's parents.
Yes.
Because
Alley-Cats, you have to pay, so to get in that Premier League, you have to. There's a level of competition.
It's serious.
Yes.
They want to win. They want to play. What's the craziest thing you've seen out of a soccer parent? Any fist fights or throw a beer bottle at somebody from across the bleachers?
They told my daughter who is her parents because they need to get their butts kicked and we're standing 2 feet away.
Why? Why would they say? Because she was too good, or
she basically stifled the other opponent. She didn't they're supposed to be the top team, and I told my daughter stay with that girl and don't move, and it was a wrap. She was just on. It was like an onslaught.
So, did you play in your youth?
No, actually, I played hockey.
But hockey?
Yes.
Wow. What position?
Left wing.
No way. I would not have expected that. I would not have expected. Are you following the current hockey? Are you?
Yes, a Rangers fan.
You're a Rangers fan?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Game 1 today. At the time of filming here, the Rangers take on the Florida Panthers tonight, live from Madison Square Garden, and the Rangers have been playing pretty good. Well, I shouldn't say that. They've been playing actually kind of crappy for the last couple of games against the Canes. There, they were up 3-0, and then, but they persevered. They're on where they go to the Eastern Conference Finals now. Eight wins, and then the cup comes back to New York. That's pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's almost like they need Mark Messier to go into the locker room and give them like a pep talk or something.
Did you meet those guys that were here the other day? They came for the ribbon cutting. They were from Alberta. So Messier played for the Oilers for a long time. It was their favorite player. And then when he went to New York, Ryland was his name. He's the guy with the shiny SP sticker up there, Schaefer Plumbing. Messier is his number one hero of all time. So when he went from Edmonton to New York, he still was wow, this is my favorite guy still. He has a Rangers jersey, even out of a guy out of Alberta. It's kind of funny. It just speaks to how Messier is a pretty magnetic and heroic character. You get to see him a little bit now because he does the commentating, the broadcast part of it as well. So, yeah, that's awesome. So you're a big New York sports guy.
Yeah.
Knicks fan too?
Yeah.
Well, that's they are.
I die by the Knicks. I guess.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Well, then you're dead right now.
Yeah.
They,
that sounds special going, but then they just injuries play a contributing factor.
Yeah, they had a good season, but ran out of gas there. That was Game 7 against the Pacers the other day, right? So unfortunately, that's on. Wait till next year, as they say.
Exactly.
Never know. Are they? I don't know anything about basketball. Are they a young team? Will they be competitive next year? Or do they have to retool? Or
no, they're young. They just gotta overcome some injuries, and they'll be right in the same position, probably better.
All right. So, keeping it with sports. All 4 of the New York teams seem to be the ones that you like. Yankees, Rangers, Knicks. I didn't say the Mets but Yankees, of course, Rangers, Knicks, and the Giants. Giants are your favorite. Football is your favorite of all of that, right? Despite being a hockey player yourself.
Yes.
You learn something new every time here. What's your prediction? The schedule just came out, so I'm sure you looked at who the Giants are playing.
No, because I don't they're an embarrassment right now. They don't even take the time of the day. In reality, I haven't really paid attention because I know they're just gonna.
So you think they're gonna be bad this year?
Yeah.
Really?
They'll probably be dead last.
You think so?
Everybody around us got better. The Giants. Look at the Redskins. The Commanders. They got the Dallas' old defensive coordinator.
Huh. So you think so? No playoffs this year for the Giants.
Oh no.
All right. You follow it closely though, so you know about around the league. So it is May 22nd, 11:16 a.m. here in the Eastern Standard Time Zone. Who's in the Super Bowl this year? Who's winning? Too early to say? Make a bold prediction. We're going to come back to this, and we're going to hold you to it.
I say the 49ers again, and then Chiefs again.
Again.
Yes.
Oh, God, I hate the Chiefs so much.
Because I feel like everybody just, unless the Eagles some way pull it off, I don't think so.
They'll be competitive this year, too? I have a bunch of friends of mine are Eagles fans, and I always kind of root for the Eagles. So I grew up downstate with a lot of Giants fans.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I'm sorry to say this, a friend of mine here, I root against the Giants. I want the hated Eagles to whoop them, just because, only because I know that there's some people that I grew up with that, would be very celebrating if the Giants won. I will say that my friendship with you mitigates that a little bit, and it's like, all right.
For now.
Well, if it's gonna make you happy, I guess I could deal with some other people enjoying a little bit of the Giant success too. But
the thing is that I don't rub it in. I don't.
Yeah, that's true. You're too sweet of a guy to do any of that stuff.
You know what I mean? I just take it.
Well, as we've chatted briefly, I wouldn't say I'm a huge fan, but I do root for Buffalo, which is a lifetime of pain and misery. So, I guess I could spread that pain and misery around to other people who have enjoyed success, including, you and I are, I believe, like, if not the same age, then very, very close. So we were very young at Super Bowl 25 with the field goal that went wide right, and then the Giants ended up winning. That's, I want to say, 1991. Mm-hmm. So, or the 1990 season, and the Super Bowl was played in 1991. And of course, the Giants have won twice since then?
Yeah,
Three times? Twice? Both over the Patriots, too, right?
Yep.
Well, as much as I dislike the Giants, definitely dislike the Patriots more. So, good job, fellas.
Exactly.
All right, so we've been at this now for 20 minutes or so. We're gonna probably wrap up this. What's on tap for the rest of the day? When you pull this microphone off here and you head back out into the floor, what's up for the rest of the day for you, for the rest of the week?
Actually, I'm waiting for brackets to come in so I could mount them, the receiver for the video recorder, so I could start putting up the cameras.
So cameras on the floor.
Yes.
Okay, so you're looking specific, like the branded the brackets from the security cameras, or is it not technically security cameras? I guess they function that way, but it's more for monitoring what occurs, in the different cells, right? It's a quality tool as well, right?
Yes.
Excellent. So how many cameras do you have to mount?
11.
Will you use the scissor lift for
Yes.
some of that? You will.
Yes.
That's an amazing tool. We don't have this anymore, but I have some pretty fond memories of the scissor lift cranking right up, right to like where Isabella's desk would be. You know what I mean?
I saved Benga in the window.
Oh, that's right. Oh my God! Please tell that story. Well, that is one of the funniest things ever. So tell that story, and that'll be the high note that we leave on here. Jordan, do you know that story? Oh my goodness! It happened during your time here because it happened at this building. So, Julio, life-saving man.
Yes.
How did you save the life of our young design engineer, Benga?
I forgot what day it was. I think it was either Isaac or Austin were telling me that Benga stuck on the other side of the wall. So the installers didn't install the windows upstairs yet. So then Benga's like, I can't get out. So I jumped in the scissors lift, went up in the scissors lift and helped them and pulled them in and then brought them down.
Hero.
Yes.
Hero. And that was up the stairs, like right over there, right? The training room. So the door was like locked from the inside and you couldn't get out. and then you scissor lifted him from one of the windows that didn't have the glass. Now he would have been stuck up there.
Oh, yes.
He would have had to crawl to the roof and like signal somebody. You'd have to bring in the helicopter, the Centrotherm helicopter, to save him for that one, to get him down from the roof. So I do believe Isaac sent me video of that, and it is funny. And Benga, of course, you know, he's young and agile. He had no problem like hopping out that window, getting on there. But
Yes.
pretty funny to have to save him in that way. We thank you for that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's critical to this operation. So you know, if he was. You know, if he died of starvation in our training room because the door was locked, it would have been tragic. So, all right, Julio, appreciate it. I recommend everybody go check out the first Meet the Team with Julio from about a year ago and see how this young man has grown, and and see where we've come from now, because we are in a different room. A lot has changed.
Yes.
But one thing that has remained the same is my fondness for you, sir, my respect and my adoration for you. You're one of my favorite people at this company,
You
and
too. Likewise.
you do an incredible job. And I think if we took a poll and we had like a straight up popularity contest at this company, I think Kara would win, but I think you'd come in second.
Oh yeah, Carrie would win, yes.
So, but second runner-up for that is pretty good.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, and well deserved. Well
Yeah.
deserved. I know I'm working on me. I'm probably like 23rd, 24th, something like that. I got a ways to climb up to get into single digits here, where the rarefied air that you have earned, because you are such an incredible guy.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I mean every word of it. Thank you for joining us here. Enjoy the rest